She held the post up until the year 2000. 1981, the Xerox Star personal computer debuted, developed by Xerox PARC, and it included the first mouse and the consumers also. The mouse had been invented, we are told, by Douglas Engelbart, and decades earlier, we are told, in 1963, right up to 1964, when he built a device with a carved wood casing and a button to navigate a display on a computer screen. So now, 1961, Sierra Leone, we are told, which for years had been a British colony and a protectorate, achieved independence. Sir Milton Magaya served as the country's first prime minister. Away from Sierra Leone, we still are in another country, and this time around we are saying that after several years, that's in the year 1960, as an autonomous republic in the French Union, the West African country of Togo became independent on this particular day, April 27th. 1865, the worst maritime disaster in the United States of America took place. History occurred when a boiler exploded on the overloaded steamship SS Sultana as it sailed the Mississippi River, we are told, killing some 1,800 people, many of whom were former Union POWs returning from home from the Civil War. Away from that sad story, 1828, the London Zoo opened in Regent's Park. And then 1822, Ulysses S. Grant, we are told, who commanded the Union armies during the American Civil War and served as President of the United States from 1869 right up to 1877, was born. Away from that, 1791, we are told, Samuel F.B. Morse, that's his name, a painter, the inventor of an electric telegraph, and the creator of a Morse code, was born in Charlestown, Massachusetts. 1759, author and the activist Mary Wollstonecraft, who in a vindication of the rights of women, 1792, we are told, was the first to advocate for British women's rights to vote. She was born in London on this particular day, 27th of April. 1521, Portuguese navigator Ferdinand Magellan was killed during a fight with inhabitants at Mactan Island in the Philippines. Away from that, finally, in the year 1296, way back, King Edward I of England invaded Scotland, which led to the removal of the coronation stone of Scone to Westminster Abbey in England. His actions inaugurated 250 years of bitter hatred, savage warfare, and the bloody border furrows, we are told. That's it for today in history. Of course, tomorrow 28th, I still will be here for another dose.
Definitely, that's it for today in history. We are going to get on a short break. Where we can get back, we'll have the question of the day and horoscope page.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning ding ding. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear of mind, sharper vision. I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done
Pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. get mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Bling Bessie they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all waking city on fire, when they shine, lifting in my bafu some crew, band and stand, and they dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach smile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, don't worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more than less. Brand new day, no family late.
Yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning breeze. 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 Morning breeze.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they wake in harmony.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning breeze.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Morning Beats on Royal TV, the new vision of Africa, and we are still on this different slot of the program. And our topic of the day is rebooting after emotional fatigue, what it takes. Rebooting after emotional fatigue, what it takes. Feel free to send us your contributions to the numbers on your screen: 670 74 30 34, 670 74 30 34. Alright, we are going to move on to today in history. Sorry, horoscope, birthday page. Richard is laughing at me.
That was a good one.
Horoscope and birthday page. And today being the 27th of April, we will tell you your lucky number, your lucky color, and your love focus. So let's get on the ride. If you were born between March 21 to April 20, then you are Aries. You feel light and carefree, keeping stress at baby. Pocket money tips can help children develop smart financial habits. Business networking will open doors for rapid career growth. A family outing with siblings will bring fun along with minor disagreement. Exploring new places will be exciting, though some surprises may be less pleasant. Renting property requires careful planning, as tenant issues and vacancies can disrupt your plan. The workload may feel overwhelming today, but steadily progress will keep you on track. It says your love focus says rebuilding trust feels like an impossible mission with all unresolved hurt between you. Your lucky number is 3. Your lucky color is white. If you are Taurus, which is horoscope sign, I and honoring Cheng, April 21 to May 20, a relative warm embrace will make you feel loved and appreciated. Chronic health concern may affect for both partners in a relationship. Recognizing your value and share that confidence. Your lucky number is 6. Your lucky color is cream. If you were born between May 21 to June 21, then you are Gemini. It says a minor income increase may help balance recent expenses. Strong investors relationships will support successful funding acquisitions. A conversation with a parent may reveal differences in thinking while strengthening understanding. Stability exercise improve mobility. but progress should be gradual. Exploring new places will bring fresh experience. Though some may be unexpected, home renovation will progress steadily with minor delays. So focus on overall improvement. Education feels steady today with consistent effort keeping you on track. Your love focus says, sharing emotional memories today will create cherishable moments that strengthens your bond and deepens your love. Your lucky number is 11 and your lucky color is light pink. If you were born between June 21 to July 22, then you are Cancer. Taking breaks from screen today can help improve focus and ensure restful sleep. Financial and managing family wealth with caution will support long-term stability. If you have a startup idea, it is likely to gain momentum. A conversation with an elder may test your patience, so approach it wisely. Travel plans may bring joy, whether exploring nature or a lively city. A gradual home revamp will enhance your living space. Academically, discovering new subjects may ignite curiosity and make learning more engaging. Your love focus says, encouraging emotional openness will strengthen your bond, fostering trust and deeper understanding. Your lucky number is 6. Your lucky color is beige. Moving on to the next horoscope sign is Leo. If you were born between July 23rd to August 23rd, then you are Leo. Meditation enhances clarity, sharpening focus while soothing the mind, contributing to noble causes, adds deeper meaning to charitable giving. Embracing business equality unlocks opportunities in evolving industries. A senior member may feel unlocked, and small gestures can bring warmth. If visiting a cold climate, sudden drops in temperature may impact health, so dress wisely. Property investment requires patience, managing studies by tracking immediate tasks and breaking them into manageable steps. Your love focus says, a routine day in romance can turn spontaneous with a little effort from your side. Your lucky number is 4. Your lucky color is blue. If you were born between August 24 to September 23, then you are Virgo. Maintaining physical strength supports daily activity through avoiding excessive lifting is wise. Regular elevation enhances cash flow analysis accuracy, fostering success. Startup ventures spark interest, yet refining execution strategies is essential. A spontaneous moment of togetherness will become a treasured moment. Today's trip flow like a gentle rhythm, blending familiarity with delightful surprises. The excitement of finding your new home awaits, with incredible options aligning with your vision. Steady academic focus ensure consistent progress and success. Your love focus says, a playful and affectionate exchange will make today extra special. Your lucky number is 6. Your lucky color is peach. If you were born in between September 24 to October 23, then you are Libra. Why no major health concern arise, staying active will sustain your energy level. Turning challenges into opportunities ensures financial stability despite any setback. Business profits are on the rise, reflecting your persistency. A distant cousin or in-law may assert authority, but standing your ground with respect is key. Budget-friendly stay help, but comfort matters too. Property deals may take longer than expected, requiring patience. Steady effort in education will lead to progress. Your love focus says, rekindling a marital romance may take effort, but it's worth it. Be patient and creative in reviving the spark. Your lucky number is 17. Your lucky color is sky blue. If you were born between October 24 to November 22, then you are Scorpio. Health is improving, though minor setbacks may feel your patient. Future securities relies on steady financial planning and disciplined saving habits. Business growth appears promising, but effective resource management is crucial. A disagreement over celebration or rituals may surface. Finding a balanced approach benefits everyone. Exploring local cultural calls of openness and preparation. Renting property requires clear agreement to avoid future issues. Steady progress is studies continues with consistency leading to success. Your love focus says a moment of reflection may make you appreciate your partner more today. Your lucky number is 22 and your lucky color is golden. If you are born between November 23 to December 21, then you are Sagittarius. Portion control 8 is weight management, though occasional indulgence is perfectly fine. Anticipating market shift enhance expense forecasting and strategy planning. Handling difficult client strengths, patience and refined communication skills. A cousin's enthusiasm will highlight life's simple joys. A scenic drive offers tranquility, though it may lack excitement. Engaging with project developers can reveal promising properties, even if the timeliness is longer than expected. Education feels balanced today with steady progress but little challenges or inspiration. Your love focus says embracing individuality in love is difficult when emotional support is lacking. Your lucky number is 11. Your lucky color is yellow. If you were born between December 22 to January 21, then you are Capricorn. Clean eating nourishes the body, promoting vibrant health. Priority post-retirement saving is essential even amid current expenses. Expanding network efforts can unlock new opportunities. Adjusting domestic routines may feel better, accommodating every need. A road trip today promises excitement and cherished memories, so embrace the adventures ahead. Renovating will elevate both the values and the comfort of your home, creating a welcoming space. Your academic journey progresses steadily without sudden challenges or major leaps. Your love focus says intuitive connections grow with time. Trusting your feelings and let the relationship evolve naturally. Your lucky number is 7. Your lucky color is magenta. If you were born between January 22 to February 19, then you are Aquarius. Preventing hair loss requires balance, nurturing through external faction also plays a role. Exploring new income source demands patience for steady returns. Business stability remains strong, but minor risks should be managed wisely. A child in the family may feel emotional distance, so create a safe space for open conversation. Wanderlust may spark spontaneous plans, but ensure everything is well prepared. Be cautious with property investment in a volatile market. Research truly, motivation may be challenging today, so set small goals, take a break, and move forward at your own pace. Your love focus says a self-reflection on love may help you define your true desires. Your lucky number is 5. Your lucky color is light green. If you were born between February 20 to March 20, which is the last zodiac sign, then you are Pisces. Yoga session improving flexibility throughout steady progress is ideal. Poor risks evolution may lead to speculative losses, so assess carefully. An industry event could not connect you with someone offering valuable expertise. A hidden garage amongst relatives may cause tension. Encourage open discussion for resolution. Travel plans promise unforgettable adventures and exciting discovery. Applying less tip ensures a smooth experience with patience. Clarity leads to a successful lease. Students will always have a balanced academic day with steady effort, keeping progress on track without feeling overwhelmed. The law focus says family support, love decision, foster harmony, but partners should feel comfortable with family involvement. Your lucky number is 18. Your lucky color is saffron. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for horoscope page just on Royal TV, today being the 27th of April 2026. We are moving on to the next, which is birthday page. Today we are celebrating some few persons who are celebrating their birthday today. If you are born on the 27th of April, then you are important. Then Royal TV team, Morning Beat team is celebrating you just on Royal TV. The first birthday we have today is a fine girl. Her name is Dang Praises. Dang Praises. Can we have a picture on screen? Dang Praises. Today we want to celebrate your Royal TV team. Want to say many more years to you. Can we get her picture on screen, please? While technicians are working on it, we are going to get on a short break, and when we get back, we are going to have birthday page.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning ding ding. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Bling Bessie they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, Ekona sing this song.
Do all awaken, city on fire, unde shine, lifting in my back for some crew, band and stand, gandere dancing across the line, Marua glow with morning grace, Clippy beach smile with ocean pace, 80 river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beat. Morning bees, morning bees, morning bees, morning bees, morning bees, morning bees, morning bees.
It's a brand new day, we rise right in. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one man.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, of course, it's Morning Beats on Royal TV, and we were on birthday page before we had some technical issues, and we are back. Yes, we are back, and we are celebrating all those born on the 27th of April 2026. We want to take on our first birthday. The first birthday we have today is Dang Praises. Can we get her picture on screen? Dang Praises. Today is making her it's adding her 1 more year, and it's a new day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. That's not Dang Praises. Can we get Dang? Okay, Dang Praises. Yeah, Dang Praises. Today we say another winter has passed, yet you stand firm like the wall tree, and may your strength revolve. And today, may you rise from levels to level. And may God bless you as you take on another day around the sun. It's 365 days. Or 300 and how many days? Around the sun. So happy birthday to you. And many more years to you. The next birthday we want to take is Ama Acha. Today is making Ama Acha +1. Ama Acha, can we get her picture on screen? We want to, Royal TV team is joining you to say happy birthday and many more years, many more cakes to cut. We pray that this new birthday will be the beginning of new things. It will be the beginning of great things. And also, we want you to enjoy this day because it's another time where you get to add up and it's removing some years from your life. But notwithstanding, we are celebrating you. Royal TV says happy birthday to you. Take out time to get something for yourself, even if it's ice cream. Same with Dang Praises. Take out time to buy something for yourself, appreciate yourself, and above all, wish yourself happy birthday. So happy birthday to these ones. We've come to the end of birthday page. Happy birthday to you, many more years. Those born on the 27th of April 2026. Happy birthday to you. We would have joined you to sing happy birthday here on set, but we are already against time. So happy birthday to you and many more years, many more cakes to cut. We pray that you enjoy your day and you enjoy every bit of today. All right, let's come back. So the topic of the day is rebooting after emotional fatigue. What it takes. Rebooting after emotional fatigue. What it takes. Oh, Noreen Cheng, what do you think about the topic? Revitalizing.
Yes, to reboot is to take out time to calm down your nerves, your body, your metabolism. It calls for a consciousness, especially for us to have the ability to know that rest is important. When you talk about rebooting, it's a sort of psychological or physiological regulation, regulating your body, your mind, your spirit and everything. And there's no way you can do that without setting certain boundaries. So to reboot basically means you decide that this day or this particular time, I cut off from the world, I take time to rest, because when you reboot, it's obvious. You're resetting, you're re-strategizing, you revamp yourself, you come alive more beautifully, it's much more easier. But all of that helps us because emotional fatigue is a state where you get to exhaustion and you can no longer function the way you are supposed to, especially for cars. So just imagining a car that has been used and used to go, for example, Boya Manfe, Boya Yaounde, Boya Eboloa, and you're just running and running and running. So it gets to a time where you have to rest. Even the driver of that car has to rest. So there's a lot that you need to put in place, but you also need, first things first, to stop and acknowledge that yes, I am tired. I am not a machine. I need to take time. I need to slow down. I need to gather myself. I need to have a particular pace. And then when you do all of that, it's still part of rebooting. Away from that, it's also time to search your nervous system. You know, at times you may be going through a particular stress. It could be emotional, financial. You could be having problems in your job site, even in your marriage, you know. So all of this emotional exhaustion can lead you to a state of quagmire. And you can be like, I am tired. You can be like, I am tired. So all of that you need to just, for some people, it's just about enough sleep, getting enough sleep, or detoxing or grounding yourself. If I used to go to this place, I used to contact this person, and they are putting me on the urge, I'm always nervous. Let me avoid them. Let me go on a no contact, for example, challenge. Yes. So that's a little bit of it. And then, of course, setting firm boundaries. So there's a lot, but I just want to end here for now with, let's say, setting firm boundaries. If this person annoys you, this thing annoys you, this office, this space, you could just say, I don't want to be high all the time. I don't want to be hyper all the time. Let me avoid this particular group of persons. So all of that, it's you resolving to reboot. And that's what it takes in a nutshell.
You know, emotional aspect, when it has to do with emotional fatigue, where you're tired emotionally, it needs you to just zoom out and just stay there. You might not get to a point where you are doing whatever you want to do, but it's important that you get to a point where you just, I used to do it, I know how to do it very well. Where when I'm tired, minus emotionally, if the body itself is tired, I just zoom out from everything. Whether you are calling me to tell me which to accept is my father or mom or someone, maybe I'm expecting a call, it's important, a matter of life and death, then I can attend to. Sometimes when I'm tired, and to even pick calls is a problem, to even talk to someone is a problem, it's okay to just take out time and get off everything, like everything, and rest. Rest is very vital. We've heard of people that just slumped and fall and they died. And with a lot of Africans who say, nah, something don't happen. Now village people. But if you look at it keenly, it's fatigue. You're tired to a point where you cannot even help it. Like you are more than, you've exercised every little energy you have inside of you. Yes, we walk. Yes, it's okay to kill yourself. But don't go out of bounds. Don't do so much. Because even your body itself deserves to shut down. It deserves to shut down. It deserves it. Even if you wake up 2 hours, you sleep 2 hours, 3 hours. There are times where it's good to take that 6 hours. Don't run out. There are times where it needs you to take 7 hours, 8 hours of rest. It's important. Just take out that time and rest your nerves. Rest yourself. I always say this, you can do baby girl treatment. Put your water inside hot water or warm water in a bucket. Put your onions or lemon and just put your leg inside and just be damping.
It's part of self-care.
Sit on the couch and you're enjoying yourself. Your nerves are calming down. You feel like your strength is coming again. You feel like, okay, I can start off. I can do this thing again. So it's important you get on a time where rest.
Mama. Sure. It's part of active restoration, or it's part of self-care. It's important to take care of yourself. She says baby girl treatment. That is just so important. And even reconnecting with joy. For me, to reconnect with joy or self-care is just listening to good music. We all have what we want, you know. It could be over a massage, it could be over whatsoever. But do what pleases you. It's part of reconnecting, rebooting, resetting, starting all over. It's like waking up and saying, oh, I'm tired. I acknowledge that I'm tired. I am not superhero. I'm not Superman. Neither am I Jesus Christ. And I did not come here to die for the sins of the world. Can I rest? Can I rest? And then you take on yourself to rest. I think maybe we remind the question, we have the contact, and then we move on to a short break when we come back.
The question is rebooting after emotional fatigue, what it takes. Rebooting after emotional fatigue, what it takes. Rebuilding, rejuvenating, yeah. Maneuvering over fatigue. The words are so many, and what it takes for you to come back to yourself. Right now, you can feel free to send us a text message to 670 74 30 34 670 74 30 34. We want to get into the newsroom and have information. Let's get into the newsroom because information is key.
That took place at the Southwest Governor's Office hallway underscored the importance of this year's celebration, which comes against the backdrop of the major institutional reforms. The governor, while addressing the press, calls on the population to continue working together to ensure a remarkable celebration of the 2026 edition of the 20th May celebration in Boya. He equally emphasized on the fact that the 54th edition of the National Day poses another opportunity to demonstrate patriotism and loyalty to the head of state, President Paul Biya.
All of us should be committed. Mainly the representative of the state, the administration, beginning by the administrative authorities, the regional delegates, the official elected, the mayors, the president of the regional assembly, all the stakeholders who are the general manager, those in charge of the education sector, the VC, the principal, all those people should mobilize. The politicians, the political leaders should mobilize for us to celebrate our country and to say thank to the head of state for what he has been doing, in particular for this region, beginning from the 50th anniversary with the Can, the Shan, and the infrastructures.
The in-house preparatory meeting was attended by Attorney General, regional delegates, and service heads, as well as religious and traditional authorities. During the meeting, the Southwest Regional Delegate of Youth Affairs and Civic Education, Mbwa Isaac Ekombe, presented the summary report of last year's 20th May celebration, building on past achievements before examining the harmonized national program. Following the establishment of technical commissions, a coordination calendar was adopted to translate the guidelines into concrete actions for the 14 committees created. The next preparatory meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, April 28, 2026, where Barron's Committee President and rapporteurs are expected to present their respective action plans detailing tasks and prerogatives assigned to them so as to ensure a successful 20th May celebration in the Southwest region, which is usually characterized with a patriotic march past.
During a press briefing at the Chief's Palace, journalists from across the region gathered to be part of the event. Ndumbe Michael, Secretary General of the Organizing Committee of the Coronation, addressed the media with a succinct but powerful message. The village is ready to welcome its new leader. Chief Evanjo Abel, a barrister by profession, is not stepping into the throne empty-handed. His track record already speaks volumes. From creating jobs to providing pipe-borne water and installing street lights, he has been a driving force for development in Upper Bokova. Villagers say these achievements have brought tangible change, and expectations are high that his reign will usher in peace, stability, and reconciliation. The coronation ceremony itself is set to be a spectacle of culture and tradition. On Thursday night, the village will host a cultural evening featuring dance groups, music, and storytelling. a vibrant showcase of heritage meant to honor the ancestors and prepare the community spiritually. Ritual cleansing will follow, a symbolic act to purify and bless the land before the enthronement. Then comes the grand day, Saturday, April 25, 2026, at the Upper Bokova Community Field. The coronation proper will unfold. Traditional regalia, chants, and dances will accompany the crowning of Chief Evanjo Abel, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the village history. Chief Evanjo Abel joins a lineage of respected leaders, Chief Mbela Manga, Mwambo Mombela, and Tobias Mangambela, each remembered for guiding the community through their time. Now, after decades without a coronation, villagers believe the new chief will carry forward that legacy while addressing challenges of modern life. Closing the press conference, Ndumbe Michael called on the public to turn out in their numbers, stressing that the event deserves grandeur. He urged villagers, dignitaries and well-wishers to stand together in celebration, saying the coronation is not just for Upper Bokova, but for the entire region. So, this weekend, all eyes will be on Upper Bokova. As drums beat and traditions unfold, a new monarch will rise, His Royal Majesty, Chief Barrister Evanjo Abel Nyoki, bringing with him the promise of unity, progress, and a brighter future for his people.
Jean-Pierre B.T.B. Asam, a former Cameroon Minister of Communication and former Minister of Post and Telecommunications, passed away at 76 in the early hours of April 23, 2026. Being a trained journalist and ambassador, his career was marked by his work in government. He died around 2 a.m. following a career as a public official and diplomat. B.T.B. Asam was a journalist who also served as Minister of Communication and also handled duties in the telecommunication sectors of Cameroon. He also served as Cameroon's ambassador to Israel until his replacement in February 2026. It is worth noting that in 2009, while serving in government, he was involved in a scandal regarding over 130 million francs CFA of public funds meant for covering the then Pope Benedict XVI's visit to Cameroon, which were deposited into his personal account, of which he made claims of that the money flew to his account. It is worth noting that his death marks the passing of a significant figure in Cameroonian political history. In Boya, chief town of the southwest region, the rainy season have shown their face as rain items like umbrellas, pullovers and rubber boots are in high demands. This year, residents have revealed that the rains came early and heavy and caught many off guard. At the OIC market, traders say demand for rainy season items have dropped as compared to last year. Supply is tight and they hope prices will eventually climb as the rains intensify. The needs are clear. Students on their part want foldable umbrellas and knee-high boots to cross Moliko flooded road. The demand for umbrellas are increasing steadily as the cheapest is now sold for 1,500 and most expensive for 5,000 francs.
Sales have been slow compared to the normal rainy days of last year, but we're hoping that it gets better.
What has been the cause for this slowness? The sales of boots too is no different, as sellers attested that the demand for rubber boots is timid, but they are optimistic it will rise over time as the heavy rains approach.
Well, actually, during the rainy season, the prices goes up. Yes, when the seller discover that there's too much mud, then the prices goes up. But when there's a lot of sun now, since they are not wearing it, the prices goes down.
Still, the traders expressed their happiness as they say the rainy season is their best time of the year, as proceeds from the business is used to pay house rent and school fee for students in September. Meantime, weather experts have called on the population to purchase the necessary rainy season items needed to combat the inconveniences that comes with heavy rains. The mayor's visit to the government-practicing nursery and primary school Limbe 1 was highly commended by staff and pupils of the institution. The head teacher, Eposi Vivanje, appreciated the move, as she says they will no longer suffer from heavy rains that used to disrupt classes.
Today we be so happy for receive the Lord Mayor here and other delegates so they can hand we keys for this school we don't be renovated after 44 years. It been a blessing because things no be really be easy for we here with picking them, especially when rain dey fall because everywhere dey be flooding. But today, as God did do his own thing, we school be choosing amongst the schools and where they get for renovate and this school year. And finally, the work that been done, we'll be very, very satisfied with the work because all we worries they don't be carried away.
The walk-in visit by the mayor of Limbe 1 municipality to hand over the rehabilitated structure is part of the first quarter of the public investment budget project for the 2026 financial year. Mayor Eposim Bwaye was accompanied to the school by divisional delegates of the devolved ministries. The mayor used the occasion to thank parents and teachers for sending their children to school on the first day of the last term of the 2026 academic year.
Today, I dey here with delegates for my municipality for accompanying me for receive this school way. It been my first project where I don't receive them for this 2026 project. This school be done bad, plenty be done wawa, because they no be fish don't serve inside. So I'm glad say the contractor wey stand for my corner na woman. Yeah, woman they sabi work plenty because they get that sorry heart. So he struggle may finish this school before this term the one reopen so that as the pikin they don't come today, the pikin they enter for inside neat classrooms. It really work fine because if you see what the way work right for down day, some of the things the way work say they not be even be inside the contract. But as a woman, you look and say no, it not be rehabilitate this one they leave down for down day. So I want to tell the teachers and the pikin they say make they fine, make they no match the wall, they keep the walls always clean. Even the roof, we change the whole roof. So make the teachers and the pikin them make they hold the school fine. So that we go the only do project go ahead. We no go the go na get back. So maybe next year again we go rehabilitate other schools and for year.
Mayor Eposim Bwaye equally thanked the contractor for accepting additional work and for a job well done with the rehabilitation. It is worth noting that the project is the first phase of the public investment budget plan for the 2026 at the tune of over 18 million francs CFA, with the mayor of Limbe 1 as a vote holder.
Qualifié, Coupe du Monde venir 26.
Tensions have escalated ahead of FECOFA's upcoming leadership elections, following a bold and unusual protest from a group of Congolese footballers who have voiced strong opposition to Musengo Omba's bid for the presidency. In a symbolic act of defiance, the players unveiled a protest banner rejecting his candidacy, citing concerns over what they describe as the need to protect their sovereignty of their football administration. While the identities of the players remain undisclosed, their message has sent shockwaves across the domestic football landscape. Sources close to the situation suggest the protest reflects deeper anxiety among key stakeholders, particularly fears of external influence in the federation's electoral process. The intervention by active players, rare in African football governance, highlights the growing frustration and mistrust surrounding the elections. Veron Musengo Omba, who previously held a top administrative role within CAF, officially declared his intention to run for the FECOFA presidency, positioning himself as a reform-minded candidate with continental experience. However, his candidacy has sharply divided opinions. Supporters argue that His background at CAF could bring much needed professionalism and structural reform to Congolese football. Critics, on the other hand, warned that his leadership may compromise the federation's independence and weaken local control over the game. As the elections draw closer, the situation remains volatile, with the potentials for further protest or formal responses from the Fédération Congolaise de Football Association and other football authorities. The unfolding crisis once again shines a spotlight on governance challenges within African football, where leadership battles often extend beyond sports, raising critical questions about transparency, autonomy, and the role of stakeholders in shaping the future of the game. In an inclusive profile, the former player opens up on a career that spans years within the football ecosystem, tracing his evolution from active competition to building a name in the legal profession. Reflecting on his time in the sport, he recounts the formative years that shaped his discipline and understanding of the game, laying the foundation for a transition many athletes often struggle to navigate.
It's something that any young man who grew up in Boya or in Africa dreamt of. So me belonging to the football family stems far back as a child, while I was, I think, 6 or 7, because I grew up in a neighborhood where in those days we had seniors that were mentoring us, seniors that we looked up to, and most of them were footballers.
Beyond his playing days, his rise within the football space saw him take on multiple roles, demonstrating steady career growth and a deepening influence within the sports.
Presently, the Sports and Leisure Rapporteur of the Cameroon Bar Association that was appointed by the present bâtonnier, Mr. Eric Mba. I am a former president of Homologation and Disciplinary Committee of the Southwest Regional League of FECAFOOT. I'm the sports coordinator for FACO Lawyers presently. I've been captain of several clubs that I passed through back then in the university.
However, the journey has not been without obstacles. He speaks candidly about the challenges encountered along the way, from the uncertainties of life after football to the demands of pursuing a legal career and determination it took to overcome them.
Discipline. I'm telling you, discipline. Even as we speak today, nobody will call me a nickname in football. Because why I was playing, they call Jerry today. Because I was playing my trade, trying to make my own name. If you are disciplined in all aspects, particularly football, so I think that's the watchword.
Now straddling both worlds, he highlights the unique intersection between law and football, emphasizing how legal expertise is increasingly vital in modern sports, from contract negotiations to governance and player rights.
Today, all my football boots, my kids wear them. In those days, I could not even buy one. My parents could not even buy, even if they could offer to buy, they could not buy. They were concentrated only in studies. But I give them thanks though, because what we are, some of us are today, thanks to sacrifices they made.
For aspiring footballers, his message is clear. Preparation for life beyond the pitch is essential. He urges young players to prioritize education and personal development alongside their sporting ambitions.
Football and studies, I think they can go together, because back then I succeeded as such.
Today, fulfillment comes not just from past achievements on the field, but from making meaningful contributions in the legal profession, proving that success can be redefined beyond the final whistle.
Came here, you spent some time at the reception because I was busy receiving clients. It's not a profession to me. It is my profession. It is what put food on my table. Football to me now is leisure and pleasure.
This story stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of transition planning in sports and the growing role of education in shaping athletes for life after the game.
It's Morning Beats only on Royal TV and away from the newsroom. Time for us to talk health and beauty. I don't know what is in the box for us today, but as we kick off the week, we need to be beautiful and we also need to be upbeat. So Natalie Juma is here to break it down for us in her own way, in her own words, and all we have to do is follow to the latter. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Honorin Cheng.
Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning to you, Lima.
Good morning.
And why not good morning to viewers of Royal Television, and happy new week here from us in the studio. We are here to talk about beauty and health, as Honorin rightly said. We have something very sweet in the pack. But first, let us go on a very short beauty break. You know, I always emphasize on this very short beauty break before we come and break the ice of what we have.
Very
You know, I
important.
cannot just give you people the juice of the week without going into a very short pretty break. And when we come back, we tell you what we have for beauty and health. Yes, viewers of Royal TV, welcome back to Morning Beat. And yes, you're on your favorite of beauty, where we get to give you important beauty aspects about your skin. Today we talk about care of the face, which is a very delicate and essential part of the body. The face is a part that so many people don't really pay attention to, but it is that identity of your skin. It is what is first of all seen, the first sight that is seen on your body before every other part is seen. Before someone approaches you, your face is the first thing that welcomes the person. So it has to be properly taken care of. First, you should learn to cleanse and moisturize for the beauty, both for men and women. You should learn to cleanse your face with wipes or with clean lukewarm water, and moisturize with your body lotion or whatever moisturizer you have on there. You should try to apply to the face, because when you wash your face daily with a mild cleanser to remove dead and oil or trapped particles from the face, it is followed by a suitable moisturizer to maintain hydration and equally have a healthy face, which is an identity to your personality. You should equally do sun protection. When we talk of sun protection, try to go for a sun protection lotion or other things that helps to protect your face, which is very much exposed to the sun, from ultraviolet rays. That helps to stop breakages and equally gives you a bright and soothing face. You should equally exfoliate. When we talk of exfoliating, viewers of Royal TV, you should try to do your natural exfoliation, sometimes with your scrub, sometimes with your sponge. For the men, you can get your clean damp towel, damp on the face for you to have a clean and bright face. And also you should double cleanse. When we talk of double cleansing at night, use a regular oil-based cleanser and micellar water to remove particles and dead cells. For women, you should try to use wipes or sometimes a clean damp towel to remove makeup from your face, followed by a regular cleanser. So it is very important to practice this habit, especially for the face, which is a delicate part of the body. In order to achieve that bright and glowing face and a clean, soothing skin or face, you should try these healthy habits. First, you should hydrate. That is, we talk of hydration, we talk of drinking much water. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, at least 4 to 5 liters of water per day. It is very essential for your health, for your general health, and equally for your face glow. You should try to balance your diet. When we talk of balancing diet, you should eat nutritious food. Focus on fruits and vegetables, especially eat healthy fats while limiting processed sugar and equally processed food and drinks. You should also sleep ensure to have at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a day for your beauty and equally for your skin repair. And finally, you should beef up your hygiene. When we talk of beefing up the hygiene, you should change pillowcases regularly to avoid bacterial build up. And for the ladies, try to always have your bonnet on so as not to let dirt from the hair tree up on your pillow and equally goes to the face to cause acne and other face diseases. These are the tips to have a healthy and beauty full face, like my girls in the studio here, where we've talked of you should cleanse and moisturize, go for ultraviolet protection ingredients or face products. You should exfoliate and equally double cleanse. And for staying healthy, to maintain a beautiful and handsome face glow, you should hydrate, diet, sleep, and equally practice maximum hygiene. That is what we had for beauty and health from Marine Cheng and Lima Trude.
All right, moving on to the question of the day. The question is rebooting after emotional fatigue. What does it take?
Okay, rebooting after emotional fatigue. I think it's calming your inner mind, probably going for therapy. Yes, emotional. When we talk of emotional fatigue, to my understanding, it has to do with the brain. It has to do with an inner self. It has to do with being disturbed from the inside. It has to, sometimes it comes to matters of the heart on the and sometimes it comes from family stress, it comes from societal stress, sometimes it comes from your own pressure from within, sometimes it comes from work. So in order to, reboot or revitalize from that,
down your nervous system.
yes, in order for you to bring up yourself alive from that stress, I think you should try to be it's therapeutic first. You should try to talk to yourself positively. If you cannot help yourself therapeutically, you should visit a therapist, or probably therapist must not be a paid or trained somebody. Therapy sometimes could be a godmother, a godfather, a church sister, a church brother, someone you just feel comfortable to talk to. It will help you get off that emotional stress.
And that can give you help.
Yes, it can give you help.
Because there's some people you talk to, even
you answer worse in the situation.
It will be worst.
That's
so
true.
You should know the people you speak to.
That's say therapy could be
give you help.
Yes, that's say it could be a godmother, a godfather, a church brother. So someone you feel comfortable and confidential with. Someone who you feel your issues will be confidential with that person.
My issues can be confidential with you.
Yeah.
But you don't help me.
Definitely.
It's possible. I can feel confident and trusting you with things that matters to me or happen to me, but you cannot help me because you're not the person to help me. So I think to add up, go to people that can literally help you out of it and can be confidential. Both two ways work together.
It really helps to rebuild a support system, or to rebuild support around you. That's why you need to know who is who at what time and who will really give you that
concrete
like
advice.
You said. Yes. But if you have a support system of strong women who can always wake you up from sleep and say, no girl, you have to do this, or you have a godfather like you said, even a friend, even a husband, they could still be your support system, even a child, but just know who to go to have what you need to have at that particular moment. It helps a lot, because at times the pressures of life will weigh us down. And very often in Africa, in Cameroon, when we hear mental health, people take it lightly. But it's huge.
It's a problem. That's why we have.
It's a silent health. It's a silent disease that we ignore a lot on Mental health is something that it kills.
Yes.
And it kills in the rampant.
Yes.
That is being ignored.
That's one
it's
of
not
the
even diagnosed. It's hardly diagnosed.
Leads to suicide, killing of
depression,
people,
anxiety, trauma. It shows up in very little ways, and people will be like, "Now just see way it is with you over talk."
And it comes with so many other health issues like BP and every other thing. Someone just slumped and fall down. You don't know what the person was going through.
That's why it's bringing us to the emotional fatigue.
Yeah. So why would people just sit abroad and say, we are going on a vacation time, and maybe every year or after every 4 months, they take up upon themselves to go somewhere. I read that after every 2 months, we should, as human beings, leave the environment where you are. Leave and go somewhere. Just leave and go somewhere. Go and take 5,000, rent a hotel room for 8 hours and just sleep and just do something like leave that space. Yes, for them it's very easy, vacations, and you see them and they are prepping, the family is already and set. But For where?
Yeah,
It's
really
not
for
easy.
where?
It's not easy.
If you not walk to an extent where your body is really paining, or you feel the fatigue looking at you and say, my dear, take a break. You will not
Especially
go for
women, we
rest.
want to do it all. Women, I will go see my pikin. They'll do her. How will I go there and leave my
Yeah.
kid? Like we are always. How do I?
Attached.
Do you know that if that woman falls and die now,
Wow,
those
life
children will
continues.
leave. Oh.
Exactly.
No, they'll leave.
That man will get the next
Yes.
one in the very
That's
next
it.
minute, and he will move on with life as if nothing happened.
Who lost? Now you lost, my sister.
Sure.
So it's good you take out that time and rest. Rest is important. Very important. Thank you so much, Natalie Njuma.
Thank you so much, Limatru. And viewers, we have been telling you to rest. Yes, our counselor here in the studio, in the person of Limatru. Yeah, royalty has given. I love the point where you talk of resting. So emphasizing on the fact that people should rest. And on reaching into, I like the fact that you said, try to take a walk when you feel like it's choking. When you're at that point of choking, when you're that end thread, you're just hanging on the thread, and if a pinch is done, you're gone from the surface of the earth, and you probably be memories or so, and life goes on. Your kids goes on and all the like.
Everything
So
will
just
move
try to be calm, be confident, be bold, and be strong to conquer the world.
It's on that note of be strong to conquer the world that we say bye-bye to our very own Natalie Njuma, hoping, sleeping and dreaming that tomorrow she still will be here for another
we'll be
beauty tips. So let's take a break. When we come back, Morning Beats will continue with another special slot.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, Morning Beat. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with Morning Beat. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with Morning Beats. Morning Beats, Morning Beats, Morning Beats, Morning Beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, I'm fair, Ekona sing this song.
Do all waking city on fire, Unde shining, lifting him high above for some crew. Band understand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace. Creepy beach smile with ocean pace. 80 river, life so sweet. Everywhere they move with the beat.
And today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am home, stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no delay.
Yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with Morning Beats. 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 Morning Beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. unity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking harmony.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning bees.
Welcome back. It's time for us to take on newspaper review. On newspaper review, we are taking you to the press, but this time around, we are looking only at the front pages of newspapers. Time for us to encourage you to go to the kiosk, grab a copy, and be informed and learn about what is happening around your community. Why not in Cameroon and also in the world at large? I will begin with the Horizon newspaper for today, April 27, 2026. So in the Horizon newspaper, what do we have? The Horizon newspaper says the long pen of the media Hachette hangman. And it's a story we want to read about Alson Zifon at 75 years old. We are told. Still in the Horizon, front page, we have Anglophone crisis after Papa visit. Ekine replies in Zingwa. And he says there can't be reciprocal concessions between a state that declared war and the people it has wronged. Still on the Horizon, Cameroon signed London Agreement creating four-country investment hub supporting trade growth. And away from that story, veteran journalist Chris Mbongwe laid to rest. It's a story you would want to read on page 4 of the Horizon newspaper. Professor Matthias Eric Owona Nguni responds to critics of Biya's vice presidency project. 11th, that story is found on the 11th page of the Horizon. And Biaka Group hosts British High Commissioner, paving way for stronger UK partnership in education. So the British High Commissioner was in Boya as the Briaka Group hosted them in their premises. And then this other one says Finnish Tech Superheads student-led community health campaign against malaria took place in Yaoundé. That's on page 3 of the newspaper if you feel interested and you want to read that story. Okay, Johnson Doe, the quiet architect behind Pope Leo's visit or historical visit to Cameroon, we are told. And finally, talking about the National Assembly, effective presence for staff to earn salary. We are done with the Horizon newspaper and I'm taking you to the Municipal Update Daily. Yes, today on the Municipal Update Daily, we are talking about at toxicology seminar, experts warn against health risks of cosmetic products. And then away from that, Douala 3 municipality, councillors hailed development report card of Mayor Valentine Apupa. And then we are told on the ear of the Municipal Update newspaper daily that Bamenda bids farewell to journalist Chris Mbungwi. And then, of course, military neutralizes 15 amber fighters in Bui division, we are told. Away from that, we are in Kumba, where British High Commissioner gets prestigious Bafour title. And there was fanfare after a traditional recognition, we are told. And to promote academic excellency, Balikumba Council offers France CFA 5 million to 133 learners. Finally, Kumba British partner to assist in chocolate production, we are told. That's it for Municipal Update Daily, and it does not there to promote local development through communication. Then we are on the Dawn newspaper. We're moving on to the Dawn newspaper for today's edition, Monday 27th, and we see it's all about well-being and being well, where we learn that yogurt is a simple part to get better and talk about health. And also Kumba City FC beat Yafut 2-1 over the weekend. And on the very front page newspaper, Nation pays tribute as CDC board chair Hope Sona Ebai laid to rest. It's a story written by Solomon Abraham, and if you want to read the paper of the Dawn, you feel free to do just that. British High Commissioner visits Kumba, commends development efforts, we are told. And away from pre-Labor Day, CCA bank staff turns fitness into fun. Finally, Kamif at 10. Celebration, collaboration, and a conversation on recognition. Away from the Bupexan story, we are told, which laid Ebai Sona chair to rest. We are taking off with that newspaper and landing on another newspaper. And this time around, it is the Guardian Post daily newspaper. On the Guardian Post daily newspaper, Ngok Katunjab with division of the country. Military invade Amber hideout, kill 14 and the seize weapon, as though Bertrand tells us. U.S. soldier charged with financing armed conflict in the northwest and also in the southwest, as journalist Marcel Foucan tells us. Still on the Guardian Post daily, for his huge contribution to media landscape, Kamif inducts NCC boss into Cameroon World of Fame. Away from that, at visit to Kumba, British High Commissioner decorated with prestigious Beaufort titles. And then Kumba still, we are told thousands bid farewell to CDC board chair Hope Sona Ebai. And then I take you to the Sun newspaper. We are moving on with the Sun newspaper as Cameroon is at crossroads, we are told. And it's a story you would want to read on page 11. And what the maiden visit of His Holiness Pope Leo the 14th could man or mend the nation, and in such a way that calls for healing and the peace. We are also on the Sun to say that the 4th annual toxicology open day seminar at the University of Boya, FHS and the CSTS sound alarm on cosmetics and the waste risks. We are told Palmol suffers huge losses from tornado blast. We are told volume storms destroy factory, workers' houses and the hospital plus offices. Management jets to scene immediately for temporary remedy. Workers also applaud management's proactive nature of their intervention and the plea for urgent government support. A story it may interest you to read on page 4 of the Sun newspaper. Transition, we are told, great names, great numbers bid farewell to Hope Sona Ebai. It's a story found on page 6 of the Sun newspaper. And then, of course, UK-based Cameroon and Yomlai associations sustain strong culture of giving back. For resilience, excellent journalism practice, the Guardian Post publisher gets rare traditional distinction in the US of A. It's a story found on page 5 of the Sun newspaper. So multitudes also join Limbe One Mayor to bid farewell to mother. And then Senator 4, Diep Nson Tabetando George dies at the age of 75, we are told, on the Sun newspaper. Revisiting Pope Leo the 14th stay in Bamenda, touching testimonies, unanimous echoes from peace and end to Anglophone crisis, a story you would want to reach on page 12. Finally, on the Sun newspaper, Economy Boss salutes 25 years journey of National Institute of Statistics. And then we crown it with the ultimate newspaper for today. On the ultimate newspaper, for the community by the community, we are told David Hoyle Foundation receives funding of 200 crisis-hit women in Nguti. Now I take you to the Tombel Council. SDO uncovers abandoned, poorly executed projects. Orders contractors to regularize within 2 months of face the law. Denounces award of several projects to same contractor, but Mayor says practice reliable. The 14 projects programmed in 2023, 2024 and the 2025 BIP cost the state, we are told, France CFA 415 million francs. And then you will want to see that particular story on pages 6 and pages 7 of the ultimate newspaper. Now we talk forestry. As a forestry minister, German partner access livelihood schemes in the Kupe Mwanenguba division. And then the attackers feed over 300 widows at Thanksgiving Diamond Wedding Jubilee. Away from that, His Royal Majesty Chief Esong Julius Etiba, enthroned as 9th Chief of Ebamut. And then finally, we are at Ntekuda 2016. Ntieho 2 Village Unites raises funds for landmark development projects. That's it for newspaper review on this day. When we come back, we will continue with the program. For Baba Odogu is already in the building for the Pidgin News, and of course, we're going to be talking sports after.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning ding ding. Now you day way done land. Now you day way done land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clearer mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
no fear,
no delay.
Yesterday done
Pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats.
Without wasting much of your time, the time for us to take on the Pidgin slot on the morning beats. Good morning, Baba Odogu.
Good morning, Mama Ono.
How you dey for your side?
No, body dey inside close. The way you find the morning, it's just Papa the day work.
Oh, Papa dey really do his work.
Correct.
So we'll leave Papa for one side.
Of course.
We'll talk about Tori for today.
And you see, I'm say inside, which we don't see for this weekend for Boya way pass is jolly, fine. We see, I'm say even upper people for upper Bokwai, then they laugh now plenty for Sika say their own Igwe too don't shin down for your own chair. And okay, or Bukova, or upper Bukova, yes, upper Bukova. But all them they find plenty because their own Igwe too don't Kali. And Sep will go say, good morning, so we country people so upside there. Good morning. For all man, we did that of Vimba, Royal Tele for the sharp, Sabi am Sewiti. Would you always tell when I say, na for ye, when sep, we ala di mata, did that so chakala. All man, Esuman Kulungwasa, that's all for inside Dumot for the sharp. We go there for give one now. Waiti, it pass sep and waiti we wanna get for see him for sometimes so as we say we dey inside Royal Tele. We go that's all tatam sep right for Friday. Where we get them sep but here for CDC where he says if we go 6 feet then be that's all put his sep may go rest sep for side way God Jesus Christos he be created and he says he go back for the place where Jesus Christos he fix them so and then when we come over that side we go take some small worker for inside the upper Bokova where we get them say wait his Royal Highness yes Barrister Nyoki he says he don't call it for his own chair yes he did for his own chair for Sika Seweti all village all people stay with them day for update that's what I'm say now being correct man where he get for Kale except for make things them continue for the move for before and then again that's all inside that very Saturday plus Sunday where he get a big brother we get Seweti matter for accident for inside Tiko Douala road where we get this one countryman where them did that's all call it on them Semba where we say we go to bring dead tolly in the proper for some time. We get them say wait he says he take moto or moto sep he drink na wake up or moto sep he take na tramadol or na wait way moto he don't that's what take vang for left vang for right so wait this man he kick bucket and he solo his own birth certificate then sleep straight like a ruler. We go to bring this tolly for 1 hour and then we go take una waka again go for inside that side so for Abakwa where we get am seweti he worry yes he worry for that side inside Bui where we hear am seweti papa picking them they be that's enter for some one place and they be make some better and fish among them for inside that side so we country peoples we go to bring that tolly for 1 hour today for some time and then take 1 hour come to inside Limbe for that side for Church Street where we see am seweti oh now is Zakam he dey for that side oh na dirty place he dey for that side where we see say small water it be that all throwaway and plenty dirty it be comot sef from ground and then again we take una inside Abakwa sabi say e never city wey Pope yes repe for Roman Pope Leo it be that all pass for that side we see am say the bridge way then that's all dey for Bilam you don that all Chakala mama no and plenty and one people them for upside day now what is that where we say we get am for bring am for some time for we people them make the vimbara.
Yes, the question of the day, rebooting after emotional fatigue, what it takes. It means
yes.
when because say your emotions don't take you throw away and so,
yeah.
you don't tire you.
Yeah.
What you fit do for say me you're seeking that not better.
You sabi say for man begin for fall, not be tempted, not be batting no. You feel fall plenty time then but where you fall, you sabi say you get for no what to make you fall. And when you sabi what to make you fall, you go turn up again. So when you talk say you don't carry your trump for this side, you go back for number 1 step where you be use them. You look and say what to be happen before I fall. And that's all. If you pick them for that number 1 0, you then start go for up or before.
Better, he has talked about learning first of all to do a self-reflection or sit back and ask yourself what happened. And then if you know what happened, you would better know how to reboot. Let's take a break. When we come back, we end with sports on Morning Bets.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning bing. Now you day we don't lie. Now you day we don't lie. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear of mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
no fear,
no delay.
Yesterday done pass,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats.
Yes, we are in the sports room and we are ending the slot morning beat. Sonita, good morning.
Good morning to you, Onawincheng, and equally good morning to you, Mujoko.
So tell us what we have in today's package on the sports page.
Thank you very much. Good morning to you, viewers of Royal Television. You're welcome to Sports Corner on the Morning Beat. And equally, we are going to be perusing through the corridors of the Southwest Regional League. Mind you, the second phase started over the weekend, where we are already having teams that are sailing through to the 2026 mini interpose. Let's take a look at the various results of match the 6th of the Southwest Regional League that played over the weekend. Where on the first position we have the likes of Option Sports Academy of Limbe that was defeated by Boya City Football Club 2 goals to 1. And then we have the likes of Jim Fako United equally that defeated Vestas 2-0 at the Centenary Stadium. The likes of Future Dreams picked up a 2-2 draw against Manu United. Talented 0-0 tie against Kamju, and Boy United won, and Rising Stars were Legend FA trash APM 3-0, while the likes of Destiny Restoration was present and Manu FC was absent for match day 7. And Dream Soccer equally was trashed by Ates 3-0. Mount Cameroon defeat Al Jazeera 1-0, and LS Sport of Limbe picks a second draw of the season against Sinadev, while Wasapito picked up a 0-0 tie against Kumba Lakers. And away from the Southwest Regional League, let's talk about Emmanuel Eseme, the fastest man in Cameroon. And yes, when we talk about the fastest man in Cameroon, we talk about the 100 meters run so far, where Emmanuel Eseme, the fastest man in Cameroon, took part in the opening season for the Botswana Golden Grand Prize, where he came out 4th position with 10 minutes 2 seconds in terms of the Golden Grand Prix happening in Botswana. And away from the fastest man in Cameroon, let's travel back to Cameroon to look at the classification table of the MTN Elite One Championship. So far, with the resumption of this particular league, it is Unisport still at the helm of the classification table with a total of 33 points, closely followed by title holders Colombe Sportif of Funda and Lobo with 26 points, Canon of Yaoundé 25 points, Cotton Sport of Garoua 25 points, Dynamo Football Club of Douala 24 points, and PWG of Bamenda 23, Gazelle 22, Panther 21, Victoria United 21, Stade Renat 17, Aigle of the Menwa 16, Fuvu Azu 13, AS Fortuna 12, and at the bottom position is Aigle Royal of the Mongo. And the big question is, between Union, Colombe, Canon, Cotton Sport of Garoua, and Dynamo Football Club of Douala, who is going to carry on the title for the 2026 football season? A question mark that will be answered only at the end of the MTN Elite One Championship. And let us round today's sports update with the FENASCO finals equally that took place over there in the West region. And let's take a look at the tally of the medals for the various 10 regions of Cameroon. Where on the first position for medals with a total of 42 medals, we have the Central region that backed a total of 42 medals. Rather, second position, where we have the West with a total of 58 medals. The Littoral follows with 47 medals. Far North 23 medals, Adamawa 27, North 18, Northwest region 16, South region 12, the East 21 points. And when we come to the Southwest region, they were able to grab only 9 medals out of the various disciplines that they participated. And the big question is it that we are not doing enough, or what actually went wrong? When you look at that table, we have the likes of the West region that dominated the FENASCO A games that transpired over the weekend. And it's with this particular reminder of the FENASCO A games that are going to draw the curtains. Remember that the secondary education sector was their school calendar was reshuffled because of this particular FENASCO games, and it has been ended, which means that school resumption, we should be expecting school resumptions this week. And it's with these notes of the FENASCO games that I get to give these beautiful ladies the mic.
Rebooting after emotional fatigue. How do we do that? What does it take?
There must always be a motivation that will always want you to reboot your system, because if there's no motivation, you will just forget that you have something to achieve. So I think that it's always to remind yourself about what is pushing you to keep working harder, despite the fatigue, despite the negativity, the limitations. But I know that with that motivation, you're going to wear by your shoes and say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this.
Of course, it's Monday, and we have Mondays as a fresh start. It's always important to reframe your Monday or reset your Monday. You know, we always say Monday is a new start of the week. It's not just a motivation, it's also time for us to understand that if Monday is the new start of the week, or if the first is always the new start of the month, try to also, as a way of regulating yourself or rebooting, consider Monday as a way to reboot. And I leave you with this advice that says recovery maker. So you are recovering when you start saying no to protect your time and begin finding small joyful moments throughout your day. So find those things that make you happy, and I would say bye bye, but then do not forget to reboot yourself, your system, and everything around you. It's been on this note that we say bye bye to Morning Beats on this edition of the program. Tomorrow we will continue, God willing.
Tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., we'll be with you as we have been with you this morning. And we pray that your week becomes a blessed one as we started off our day with meditation, and also you enjoy every part of your week. This is Morning Beat on Royal TV, the new vision of Africa. I'm one of the hosts, Lima Truth Muchoko. Catch you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, Morning Beat. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.